What's going on, everybody? Bullvice89 here, and I have another gaming video for you today. Today I'm playing the Turing test. I've never played this before. I think it was a free game with gold. Oh man, I don't even know. Probably 4 months ago now. I download every free game. So I just decided to roll the dice and pick one. And I hope this one is good. And I hope that you enjoy it. I don't know what it's about. I booted it up once. I played for about 5 minutes, and then I just moved on to something new. So I'm going to start a brand new game. I have no idea what the story's about or anything. I just kind of loaded up to see what it was like graphically and all that, and what kind of game it was. I basically just turned it off. So we're going to go on this adventure together, and I hope you enjoy. If you do, you know what to do. Scroll down right below the screen and hit that like button, please. And if you want to know when I make new videos, click the bell too. I would appreciate it. And if the box down below is red and you want to watch the rest of my videos, go ahead and click it, turn it white, and that means you're subscribed, and I would appreciate that too. This game takes forever to load. Maybe I'll just cut right to the game. I'll be right back. Okay, we are back. We are loaded up. I don't necessarily know what's going on. What are you? Hello.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. It's your decision that you report to the surface post-haste. You are our emergency response.
What exactly is an emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. You need to re-establish communication.
Okay. Sorry for that. I was adjusting to make sure that the game audio was actually playing. Star Trek mug. We're definitely in space, and I'm assuming that that's Jupiter down there. What do you say? Soichi Yoi? Cryogenic Awakening 2443, December 24th. Is that me? Apparently I'm supposed to go in here. Oh, that's kind of cool. She like... maybe shouldn't. What's this? Whoa. Lines of code? Crew lobby. ISA. International Space Agency? I'm totally guessing. No idea. What are you? Box? Office. Over here? No. Touch
Pick up your
OS.
EMT. It's on the side.
Spacesuits. What do you say? Energy manipulation tool. EMT. User manual for the. Aha!
Okay.
Hello.
We are going to take a landing to
Hello,
Europe.
gorgeous.
Make your way to the docking station.
Alright. Ah. Open sesame. Now it's an open laptop. Two international current ship status is S1. Recommended and directing power fluctuation before cryostasis. Am I supposed to be asleep right now? Why am I awake? Because over here in the armory, there's one suit. I think it's safe to assume that I'm wearing the other suit. Maybe an extra helmet. And all these other lockers are empty though. So is there somebody else who's sleeping? Why am I awake? Questions, questions. Well, so we're going in here. Whatever this is. Down into the depths we go. Down and down and down and down and down and down and down. Hey! Hey! Well, guess there's no going back now, is it, ladies and gentlemen?
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
Oh, are we going down to Europa? Because that's cool. I'm not gonna lie, up until this point, I couldn't hear it. I'm currently wearing my headset now. So, that computer voice is real creepy. So I was right, Jupiter. That is Jupiter down there. And, I gotta go land on that sucker.
Bay 3.
I'm assuming the green one. Oh man, I'm kinda scared. Alright. Let's go. Let's do it.
Retro?
Go.
Fido?
Go.
Guidance?
Go.
Control?
Go.
Telcon?
Go.
Then we are go for launch, initiating.
Separate.
Ooh.
Engaging retrofire. I'm running the program, 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory looks good. 502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short at the landing site.
Oh, do I
We are
have
going
to?
Have to burn late.
Huh? No, it's weird. Got a little lag there.
Go.
Full retrograde.
Oh, am I? I don't know if I'm really steering this or not. I don't think so. I think it was just letting me pretend.
Open the door.
Welcome to Europa.
It's so snowy. It's like Hoth. I wonder. Should be able to see it. I don't think Europa has that. Maybe it does. I was gonna say maybe I can see the space station from here. Looks like we've already set up camp. It does look like Hoth. Hope there's no Wampas around. When I was younger, I used to think Wampa was Wampus, and I used to laugh because it's kind of a bad word.
How long will my suit survive these conditions?
At 100 degrees Kelvin,
Oh, cut him off for a loading screen. This one takes a little bit again. I'll just cut right back to it. Seems like the theme of this game. And we are back. I'm a little worried though now because we have a gun. Some kind of manipulation tool of some sort.
the base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Thera Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules.
Why would they do a thing like that? Oh. You go here.
The base was built initially by machines.
What are these for?
I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth. So, robotics built this place.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together.
Well, he's seems like an AI. I don't know how he would be running around picking up these weird boxes and such if he's a robot. I don't know what these do. It's fine.
They really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage, but they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
This robot's kind of creeping me out, and getting this ooky type of vibe. Huh. Idiot. Getting this ooky type of vibe that the reason why they set up these Turing tests is because of this AI. Trying to maybe prevent him from doing something or something. I don't know. Jump through here. I'm like, use that. What if I just shoot this? Nope. Oh, that's so smart. I mean, I wonder if this is like a bad AI and
The crew are deeper inside the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not.
and we're helping this
I
crazy
am
robot.
working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
I get you. I don't have you. How am I gonna do this? Get that back? Yeah. I think I got it. Pick up box. And there. We're in.
So
Not doing
if
too
this
bad.
base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning.
Is he gonna get mad at me? I'm getting a Portal vibe from this game.
Perhaps we can't solve this yet.
Oh, that's a lot of those dealies. What do you do? Oh, what? What's a magnet? Can I have that? That magnet's super quick. Where? I don't have. Oh, I have 2 boxes. Where's the other box? Sorry if I'm a little quiet, racking my brain here. Can I go back? No? Hey. I can take these, but do I want to? That's the question. No. Let's go see what I can do with this. Oh, no, I can't leave with one. Assume that I have to fill all those up in order to move on. It's funky like the
This
thing.
doesn't add up.
What does not add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have their reasons.
We're moving around pretty quickly
My
now.
instance has just been updated.
Sorry?
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I'm trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
Maybe I have to come back to that one. We're cruising now. I know what I gotta do.
This is the command center. You can check on the crew status from here.
No. Their space station is big. Oh, look at these happy fellas. I think that is me. Tokyo, Japan, Japanese, 2200. Losing your parents at a young age, Ava Turing sent to military engineering school. Shortly after graduating, she enlisted in the U.S. Navy and trained as a pilot. Due to her exemplary service record and willingness to leave Earth for extended periods of time, Turing was recruited by the ISA. On the exploratory mission to Jupiter's Europa, Turing's role aboard the Fortuna is engineer and vehicle officer. So her last name is Turing, like the game. "15 breaths per minute, location control room." Am I not in the control room? Lunenburg, Canada. Canadian. Engineer. Current objective terminated. Outstanding task terminated. Chris McLean is an identical triplet. His father is an electrician and his mother is a mechanical engineer. Following in his mother's footsteps, Chris trained as an engineer. The triplets became famous as Chris and Dan took to space, leaving their brother Peter behind. Although an accomplished engineer, his place on the mission was also partly due to the ISA being interested in the long-term effects of space travel. Test results will be compared to those appear. Oh yeah, look at that. So she must still be alive. I think this guy's dead. Yep. Definitely, your heart rate's 0 beats per minute. You're definitely dead. Captain Daniel McLean. Same place, same day. Current objective classified. Sarah Brooke. Damascus, Syria. Joint British and Syrian. Exobiologist, class Classify organisms. Class file, life recovered, sequence sample 1043 to 1387. Sarah Brooks' parents and are both scientists. In her teenage years, she was sent to an English public boarding school. Brooke is one of the most eminent exobiologists of the 23rd century. For her formative work on the Mars Discovery Project, she was specially requested to be part of the Europa ground team. Though only 28 years old, Sarah has touched the surface of 2 planetoids and spent more time on alien soil than any other member of mankind except the Mars team. Is she alive? Nobody knows. Mikhail Tokarev, medical doctor. Lushino, Russia, Russian doctor. Terminated. Keep calm. Mikhail Tokarev's father died of cancer at a young age. This motivated him to become a doctor in hopes of helping others. Tokarev worked as a medical doctor in Russia for 3 years before working for the UN as a doctor in crisis. His role on the Europa mission as chief medical officer. Sorry if it's if I'm taking a picture, read it. It's really hard for me to read it from this angle and with my TV so far away. So just bear with me, please. Chance. This DNA duplicate sample. Investigate sample classifier. Soichi Yoi. I don't know how it's said. Had no childhood interest in space shuttle and said, I'm a boy? So there's you studying the life of in Lake Biwa near his hometown. He went on to study marine biology, chemistry at Kyoto University. After the tragic death of his wife, Rin, he disappeared into his work, re-emerging 11 years later as a preeminent exobiologist. That totally looks like a girl. Maybe. Now that I know it's a man, that kind of looks more like a man. These are all just lost signals. What are you, radio? Nothing interesting. Drink a lot of coffee in space. Printer paper. What are you? Just blank stuff. You know, I was watching another YouTuber the other day. He's playing a game like this where you could like pick stuff up and examine it. And like I get that you are proud of your 3D model of sticky notes. But why? Like, I hate games where they put things in here that you can pick up just for the sake of being able to pick it up, you know? It's annoying. Fortuna is in low orbit around Europa. It can house a crew of 12. It serves as a communication and transport link between Earth and Europa's space surface. See, like this. There's nothing important about this case. I can't open it. I can't throw it at the wall. It just goes back down. It's like they put the items in here to look at, like maybe eventually there will be, so it's like training you to. Well, I guess it's just a waste of time. It almost feels like it's a way to extend the game. We'll come back to those in a second. Why can't I use these? Unless I'm changing it. I am. Oh, I thought it was like a hand scanner. Okay. Let's go listen to these.
Tom, start recording.
I am always recording, Daniel.
The day is January the 6th. My watch says it's 2:30 on Earth. Here we are, members of the human race, standing on Jupiter's moon Europa. I'm Captain Daniel McLean. I'm joined here by the rest of my team. It is our intention to make this moon our home and investigate life on this planet. Man's curiosity and appetite for discovery will continue to change our world for the better.
Inspiring. And might I add my congratulations to you all.
It kind of reminds me of the scary Jarvis.
Here it is. Beautiful, isn't it? What makes this one more remarkable than the others?
The way it attaches itself to other organisms. Its behavior is very abnormal. It seems to form a symbiotic relationship with most life forms.
How do you mean?
Do you want me to dumb it down?
I know what it means. What does it do?
It attaches itself to almost anything living, but it's not parasitic. It's quite alien. We're trying to figure out what effects it has on life forms.
Mikhail, you seem distant.
Mikhail.
Do I?
Yes.
Cool name.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Mikhail? Mikhail, what's wrong? Are you listening, Mikhail? Are you able to hear?
That's creepy.
I was talking to the ISA. They don't know what to do with this. The magnitude of the discovery.
We should send samples back to Earth. We need to get this to a better lab. Me and Sochi are having trouble making enough clones. I'm going to run out of the necessary resources to continue studying Organism 119.
They're calling for a grounding of all your Robit transport until they get your report.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's rather drastic.
Alright. Well. Kind of getting back out, but for now, I'm going to call this one here. Getting a little long. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. There will be a circle with a bull in it at the end of this video. Click that if you're not subscribed. If you are, then just leave it. Top left will be a previous video that I uploaded, and the top right will take you to the Patreon. What a Patreon is if you like what I'm doing here and you want to see these better quality or more games, you can go over there and donate to the channel, and donators will get special perks and videos and things that come out before anyone else, and it would help out the channel a lot. As always, the links are in the description down below for all my social medias. If you want to check out my artwork or pick up some prints for yourself, they're down there, and they are for sale, or have some custom artwork made. I appreciate you hanging around with me. Thumbs up if you like it. Hit the bell if you want to be notified for the next one, and I'll see you in the next video.